Hi, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to make you a quick video because I see a great opportunity for you to take market share from your competitor. I Googled plumbers in Charlotte, North Carolina, and this is the Google search results page that comes up. And I just wanted to talk through that really quick. So there's three sections to the results page. The first is this area right here, which is your paid advertisements. So anybody who's paying is going to be competing for those three spots right there. But I wanted to really focus on the second and third section here. So the second section, this right here, is known as the Google Map Pack. And here are the businesses that it only shows three businesses, and it's the three businesses with the strongest Google business profile. So if you don't already have a Google business profile, you should set one up because probably 30%, at least 30% of the people searching for this search term will be clicking on one of the businesses that fall in this area. And then another big area, and probably close to a third of the volume, if not a little more actually, comes from the third section, which is the organic section down here. So let me just jump back here really quick. So the Google business profile, you can set up on your own. You just go to Google Business and complete a profile. It's important that you fill out as much of the information as possible, such as your name, your address, your phone number, your hours of operation, your services that you offer, and then they like to see a lot of photos uploaded periodically, as well as customer reviews. So those are some big things that will implement how you get to be included as one of the top three. But also, probably the biggest factor is how many different online directories that your company is registered with, such as Yelp or Angie's List, and there's a lot of free ones out there that you could register your company with. So the more that your more directories that you're registered with, the more likely you're going to show up in this spot. And then down here, back to the organic section here, this is really how you rank on this list is going to be directly related to the strength of your website. So once you get past these kind of generic ones like Angie's List and BBB, you start to see some of the actual business websites that are out here. So the number one ranking site on Google for plumbers in Charlotte is Queen City Plumbing. So what I did is I looked at, I brought their website up and I did some analytics on it. But before I even get to that, I just wanted to show you real quick. When you scroll down, it's got some content, but it's a lot of pictures, and there's really not too much content on it. Google is looking to see who the expert is in the industry, or for whatever the search term is, and they determine that based on the amount of content that you have and the keywords that you have in the content. They're generally looking for 1,500 words on the home page, at least. But so you can see here that there's a good opportunity for you on your website, which also doesn't have 1,500 words. There's a good opportunity for you to just by adding content that you could outrank Queen City Plumbing. The other thing I wanted to show you was, which is really important, so here's Queen City Plumbing. This is a paid site called SEMrush that I use to analyze kind of the statistics behind the website. And you can see here that Queen City Plumbing is showing up 1,300 times a month on search results, and they're ranking for 253 keywords. When I click on those keywords, Queen City Plumbing, you can see the list of keywords. They're all very specific, very buyer intent keywords, something that somebody would Google if they were looking for a plumber in your area. All different ways that they might enter it into the search bar, whether it be plumber, plumbing, plumbers. Sometimes they list the city last, or sometimes they list, like this one, the city first. All the different ways that somebody looking for a plumber would enter it into the Google search. And then here is, you can see, is the list of or volume, I should say, for each of the search terms. And this is volume in terms of number of searches per month. So once you get past the first one, which is their name specifically, if you look at the second one, plumbers in Charlotte, North Carolina, there's 1,300 people searching for that term every month. And you can see that Queen City currently ranks second, I guess just behind like Angie's List on those results. Now, when I go over and I analyze your company, you could see that you are showing up about 500 times each month in search results, and you're currently ranking for 1,800 keywords. So you're actually ranking for more keywords. But when you drill down into that, you can see here that the keywords. So here's your company, 1,800 keywords. When you scroll down here, you can see these are probably a lot less buyer intent. They might be talking about plumbing related things in here, but most of them are not specific to like the local area and trying to find a plumber. That one is that I just circled, but I scroll down here. There's not too many that are referencing the local area, so that I think is something that you could definitely use to improve your site. Just by, if you're going to increase your content, make sure you look at what your competitor is doing here and incorporate a lot of these same local buyer intent keywords into your content. Okay, then the last thing I wanted to show you was the other thing besides the content and the keywords that is looked at is the number of backlinks that your site has. So this site, your Queen City Plumbing, has 481 backlinks coming from 91 unique referring domains. You actually have more than that. You have 571 backlinks coming from 100 different domains. So you're outranking, or not outranking them, but you have more backlinks than they do. So backlink is just a link from one site over to your site. It's kind of like an endorsement of your site by other sites. Google will look at where the backlinks are coming from, so they need to be relevant. They need to be coming from sites that are plumbing or somewhat industry related. But it looks like you've on the surface, you've got a lot of backlinks and you've got more than your competitor. Now the next step would really be to drill down to see where those backlinks are coming from, and we could do that, or you could do that by clicking into that area. But anyway, I just wanted to give you this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. You see that there are some tips that you could implement yourself to rank yourself higher, both in the map pack section here or in the organic section down below. By looking at the volume right here of searches on these local buyer intent keywords, you can see there's a ton of searches every month in the Charlotte area for people looking for a plumber. And if you only got 10% of those, I imagine that'd make a huge difference to your revenue. So hopefully you found that helpful. And if you did need any help with any of these, I will put my contact information in the email. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.